Alright, say something, Clark.
I'm running out of things to say.
Alright, don't worry, it's good.
Oh, alright.
Alright, you ready to talk about some bullshit?
Sure.
Alright, I guess I'll do my introduction. Hello,
Okay.
damn it, Clark. Hello, this is Jacen and MoonLightGang. I'm here with Clark, if you couldn't tell from him okaying.
Hello.
Today we are going to be talking about some bullshit. Namely, do you want to say it?
I'm trying to think of some dramatic introduction thing to do here, but I
That's
can't
not.
think of anything that isn't blatantly ripping off Internet Aristocrat.
You
So,
did a great job.
Zoe Quinn.
Zoe Quinn, everybody. For those of you who haven't heard of her, let's start from the beginning. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in this video. I might just put her face. Probably one of the thousands of memes online.
Yeah.
So Zoe Quinn, no one knew about her about 2 weeks ago. I sure as hell didn't.
Neither did I.
She got a little bit of publicity after she released her game Depression Quest on Steam, because it's fucking hardly a game, and it was on Steam, which is, a thing for games. So of course,
Dropping the hardcore facts here.
yeah, games. What is a game but a miserable pile of secrets? Enough talk, have at ye. Anyway. I digress. Oh, I am fancy. After her release, people started basically saying that it wasn't really a game, and they weren't sure why it was on Steam and stuff like that in the forums on Steam. And they started getting banned from the forums for the game, and those things would start disappearing, and etc. etc. So that shit wasn't cool. So people started looking into this, and this was happening in multiple places. It wasn't
E-
just there.
Everyone was getting banned
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's how we put it earlier. We were trying to do a video with, trying to do this without playing a game, and it didn't go so well because I'm not that good.
Yeah.
And it really was like that because it was even happening a bit on 4chan. Boards were getting stuff or whatever. I don't even know what the term is. Deleted, I guess.
I don't know.
Boards were getting deleted, and people were actually getting banned for talking about Zoe Quinn. And if it's happening on 4chan, then this has a lot of reach. And I'm not sure exactly when it was, but shortly after, well, she was shitting herself on Twitter, but this is what got a lot of people's attention. One of her exes, or probably, well, I guess technically her
One of
only ex.
many.
I guess it's technically her only ex, because she
Yeah,
didn't
I
date anyone
guess.
else, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Her ex-boyfriend released a thing that was basically a really long read, which I would recommend reading. I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. It's kind of horrible. It makes you lose faith in humanity. What,
If you had any in the first place, I know I didn't.
she was lying to his face, and the way someone else put it was he was actually a little bit mentally unstable, and she was making him paranoid while etc. He was paranoid that she was cheating, which she was, and then
Spoilers.
the spoilers. Anyway, basically he released a thing that said she was cheating with 5 guys, and three of them are important. I don't remember their names. I'm just gonna Google this while I talk. I bet if I just Google 5 guys images, damn it actually came up with 5 guys. All right, let's type in Zoe Quinn. I spelled it wrong. Where's that one picture? My name is so good, I bet my vagina on it. Yeah, that's... Alright. There are nudes of her online. That's important.
Oh, good.
They aren't attractive.
Good.
If you want to see them, go to Encyclopedia Dramatica. They have everything. That's actually a lot of the stuff I read. I think that was
Yeah.
the last thing I read, technically. But... Anyway, I keep saying but. That's sort of my interjection.
But
I can't actually find the exact picture I want. Maybe I might put it in the video later and probably, whoever made it. There are just some funny pictures of like the battlegrounds and Internet Aristocrat. And we're getting ahead of ourselves. So after that, a huge shitstorm started, and it was revealed that she was sleeping with people who were in the gaming media. Like people from Kotaku, one of her bosses, and I don't remember who the third person was. But they were all pretty influential, especially the guy from Kotaku, because he was getting her publicity on her game. Now, he wrote many things on her game, Depression Quest, like I said before. I said Depression Quest before, but whatever. I said both, technically. And there's a term for it, but I can't remember when a news writer is writing about something that is close to him when he shouldn't be. I can't remember the term exactly, but...
I can't think of it either.
But, like, the guy himself said that you should not do that. I don't remember where, but I do remember that he did say it. Now, here we got all the facts.
Yeah. Well informed.
Yes. And, oh my god. So, of course, this caused a huge debacle where everyone was questioning the gaming news, I suppose. I'm pretty sure it's gaming news.
Yeah, sure.
And just to put like everything in perspective, right now they fucking declared gamers are dead.
Well then.
So now you're probably wondering like, what the fuck could have happened to make them go from, I don't know, posting about anime and shit to saying gamers are dead.
It escalated very quickly.
Like, this is the most recent thing that's happened. It's called GamerGate, and I think it happened, like, it started a couple days ago. I don't remember when the exact date was. We're not good with dates here.
Yeah.
But, like, all of a sudden, almost every news site, Kotaku included, and even some that weren't gaming related, were posting things about how gamers are dead. Which, I have no fucking clue what they're talking about. Like, alright, Clark, what games are you looking forward to that are coming out?
I don't know.
How about that Dark Souls DLC?
Yeah, I guess I am looking forward to that.
Yeah, hopefully the third one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Me myself, I'm looking forward to the Destiny thing. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Bloodborne. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Bloodborne's coming out. I need to get my PS4. And there we go. Gaming isn't dead. Right
It's
there.
kind of that simple.
It really is. People are going to the midnight release for Destiny. I actually know a guy who's going to it. Gaming isn't dead. We haven't... It's not even like this is like hard to disprove. It's like, do I want any games? Yeah, gamers aren't dead.
Yeah. Like...
What did they think?
What's the thought process here? Because I don't think I get it.
Well, like, alright, so let's go back a few steps. Back to when the whole publicity thing blew up. It got so bad that, like, people who were hating each other, like 4chan, Tumblr, Reddit and all that shit, they were teaming up.
Yeah, when you get 4chan and Tumblr to work together... Wow.
Well, there's always been a little bit of sexual tension between them. I mean, come on. And it's kind of weird because that's actually how I would put it as well.
You know they secretly want each other.
It's not even that. It's just like a lot of the stuff that they get angry at each other for is sexual in nature.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Like, 4chan freaking hates people. Are just like, what the fuck is an other kin? And I'm sorry, but headmates? That is stupid.
It really is.
Freaking headmates. That is called multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, and it's not good.
Yeah, like, that's something you go to a psychiatrist for.
Yeah, like, people with it. Yeah, it's not good.
Anyway, I digress. We're getting off.
Yeah, we're getting off topic here.
That's probably
Tumblr
fine.
does some stupid stuff.
Yeah, and alright, so it actually got worse. So Zoe Quinn, after all this, she got the great idea of, oh, like, there's these people called the, what were they? Fine Young something. I'll post them in the video. It's probably gonna take me like 30 minutes to do, but I don't even care. But the Fine Young Aristocrats, I believe that is what they're called. They start up a charity where basically a female person who wanted to make a game would, in fact, well, they would submit their idea.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was a storyboard. It was just an idea for a game.
You know, like they give an idea, and then I'm pretty sure then just people would make it.
Like the one that won, I think it was a contest. The one that won would get 8% of the earnings, and a lot. I don't know if it was all of the rest of the money, but most of it was going to charity.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, no, I'll wait to say that. It's pretty funny, though. I find it hilarious. The funny thing, though, is after that, 4chan... no, wait, I'm still getting ahead of myself. 4chan is involved, guys. Spoiler alerts. But Zoe Quinn, she didn't like that because, you know, feminism's all about hating actual feminism.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird that way. I don't completely understand it myself, but there are experts on the topic. She decided that, like, oh man, this thing that's gonna help the women's, stop it. and so she stopped it. I think they were gonna have like a Gamescom of some sort, and instead Zoe Quinn was like, yo man, donate to my super sketchy Gamescom. It has no start date, no end date, no actual updates, and there's no dates.
It's totally real, yo.
Totally real. And of course, it's being wired directly into her account. So.
Obviously. Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, totally real. So, it went... That wasn't cool. So, I don't remember if the Fine Young Aristocrats actually had this Indiegogo up beforehand, or if it was because of that it was up. But 4chan was like, you know what? Zoe Quinn's a bitch. And we like the women's. So we're going to start donating to this charity to prove that we like the women's. And so they proved they liked the women's.
But you see, when you donate to a charity to prove that you like the women's, that obviously means that you hate the women's.
Yes, and to quote someone else, they were accepting donations from the Cathedral of Misogynists. I can't even say it, it's such a stupid word. I love that though. The Cathedral of Misogynists.
Just think, the person who said that expected it to be taken seriously.
And this is 4chan we're talking about. They can't take anything seriously. But I think that was actually a little bit afterwards. So 4chan did start donating. I think V was pretty much one of their prime donators. I don't know if they were the one who started it or not, but they donated a shit ton. I guess it's because V is video games, and, you know, video games.
Yeah.
So they were taking the donations, and they were really cool about it, and I actually respected them for it, because, you know, they didn't judge 4chan. I'm like, ew, 4chan. Like everyone else was, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you're taking donations from 4chan. This is blasphemy. This is madness. We're getting donations. We don't fucking
It's money. Like, what's wrong with money?
Yeah, it's great. And eventually they actually got to make their own character, which was freaking Vivian James, who I think looks adorable.
She is kind of adorable.
She really is. And later on, Reddit would actually make their own character, who I actually think kind of looks lifeless, but it might just be because she doesn't have any fan art about her. So I don't remember her name. I just remember it's like something Mars. And it really there really isn't anything like witty about her name. It's just Mars. Something Mars. It's not like a joke on video games. Like Vivian James is, if you couldn't tell.
It's a pun.
I actually only noticed it when someone pointed it out to me, so
You're terrible.
Yeah. I'd be destroyed if I was on 4chan. Anyway, we'll probably get back to the donations. And I don't know, I guess Zoe Quinn was super pissed about this or something, so she's like, man, people donating to charity? Fuck those assholes.
What do they think they're doing?
Oh my, I can't believe people would donate to a non-sketchy charity. What is this, fucking amateur hour?
It's absolutely absurd.
And somehow I don't think it was Zoe Quinn because she can't code worth shit. That's blatantly
This has been
clear.
established.
I mean, if you just look at her freaking game, Depression Quest, there is like zero coding put into it. It's
Game quotation
yeah,
marks.
like I think there's more coding put into my book over there. You know, the Choose Your Own Adventure book. You had to like program the printer, and that was probably a lot of work.
It's quite difficult, you know.
Yeah. So the website was crashed. Actually, I think it was only crashed for a little while though. That nothing was really hurt. It was just sort of like, oh, we sort of trolled you.
Lols.
We're so funny. And after that, they just fixed it, and they've actually have a good bit of donations now. I think. How much did 4chan donate? Let's just Google that. Because, you know, we have the internet at our disposal.
Yeah.
Fine young cannibals?
Okay, Google.
Whatever.
We're going to ignore that.
I don't even... I can't even... Vivian James. I don't remember what they're called. Fuck. What was I even looking up?
Oh.
We are so professional.
Let me backtrack to the last thing I remember us saying. Your book had more coding than her game.
So then, I don't remember. Let's just move on, because I can't remember. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We both literally just forgot. So yeah, the website got crashed, and everyone was super... It didn't really affect anything, but it happened. Actually, yeah, I was gonna look up the donations. 4chan donations. I spelled donations wrong.
You have failed eternally.
Donations. Feminism? I'm trying to find it, like... Well, meet the gaming mascot born of anti-feminists. Yeah, the gaming mascot born from anti-feminists. Fuck.
Oh my god. This is too great.
This is literally the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah. It's actually kind of impressive.
I just love 4chan for that. Like, this is a stupid situation. Everyone's hating on each other right now in the gaming media. And 4chan just sitting there just like, this is so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
And I have to admire them for that.
I really do. Like, the world could be falling apart, and they'd be like, well, at least we fucking have Vivian. I don't know.
Vivian is love. Vivian is life.
Yeah, maybe if I go to Vivian James, it'll link me to the page. We're totally getting off topic, but you know what?
Yeah.
This is quickly turning into
Unscripted action.
This is quickly turning into a what's it called? Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing podcasts actually.
Hmm?
No, this is oh, the Fine Young Capitalist. That's what it's called.
Oh, well, that
Fine
sounds
Young
interesting.
Capitalist. I actually always get confused between capitalisms and I almost said communism.
Good job.
All right, so wow, it's almost there. So 52,000, the Fine Young Capitalists, 52,000 has been raised,
Oh.
and they're trying to get 65,000. So they're getting there.
Yeah.
And the let's see, where is it? $2,000 is character design, so you can make your own character. 1 out of 5 claimed? Wait, what? How does that work? I swear. I'm not making that up. I saw it. It's on like the thing.
It's for reals, yo.
All right, let's move on from the Fine Young Capitalists.
Yeah.
So people were shitting on 4chan or everyone pretty much, the Fine Young Capitalists and 4chan because donations, and 4chan was yucking it up, to put it bluntly. And then what's the next thing that happened? Like, what was the immediate thing after that? I'm trying to remember. Was it Zoe Quinn? Let's just go over the frickin' everyone shitting on each other on every site ever.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of white knighting going on. I don't actually know how to define that, but if you don't know what white knighting is, then Google is your favorite answer.
Yeah.
sort of people defending someone even though they don't really have a just cause. I guess that's a good way to put it.
Something like that.
Like, it's kind of ridiculous because there are very obvious lies that I keep forgetting her name. Zoe Quinn was posting on her like Twitter. She had a Twitter, and they're probably still there. She may have deleted them. I mean, I don't know. She's probably the person to go through her like Twitter and be like, "Oh no, I need to delete all of the Twitters."
Or else they'll know.
Yes. This is already 20 minutes long. Jesus.
Oh, wow. And we haven't really said much.
I'm probably just gonna call this like a podcast or something with some pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it's not a big file, because that's the good thing about audio recordings. But anyway, I need to stop fucking digressing and side questing. I'm gonna quickly look at a page of the Quinnspiracy, just to make sure we're on the right track of talking. No, I want Encyclopedia Dramatic. I literally cannot type right now. All right, so I'm gonna fucking send this to Clark right now. What I just typed.
I'm sure I'll love it.
I believe it's Quinnspiracy,
I couldn't type that bad if I tried.
I don't even know. Oh yeah, I fucking love this picture. Oh man,
Queen Spearkay Encyclopedia.
Zoe Quinn is infected with severe gotis. I'm sorry, I don't want to compare her to a goddess. 500 errors. Servers are down. Alright, someone fucked something up. It was probably E. You should go to this user page and report what you were doing when you came across the error so we can fix it ASAP. What the fuck?
What?
What if this page was just closed down? That would be quite amazing, actually. Like, I'm the last one on the thing. Nah, it's good. Alright, so Godus is girl on the internet syndrome. That isn't it. That is a legit thing.
Faith in humanity gone.
So I just like to point out, on Steam, some of the tags applied to the product of Depression Quest: 5-player co-op, 5 versus 1, 5 guys. Hold on, we're gonna go check this out real quick. This is literally becoming a podcast.
Oh man!
Alright, Depression Quest. I actually was thinking about playing it at one point just to make fun of it.
Yeah. But that would mean giving her money.
Would it though? Does she get paid for downloads?
I don't know. Is it a free game?
I just added roguelike. I just applied roguelike.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what a roguelike is?
No!
Alright, I'm looking at some of the reviews for this one. Only negative. Alright, not recommended. I think this game fails at what it set out to do. Alright, well, good job.
You're probably correct.
This is a free text-based experience that it just has you clicking hyperlinks as you would a web page. I don't really call it a game since I don't think the point isn't to entertain you.
I clicked hyperlinks once.
This guy has 9.3 hours on record. I don't care if the developer of the game was bullied online. I don't care if the developer of a game is a girl. The argument over whether or not this game is a game is still up in the air, but it's really silly when some YouTube videos have more gameplay through their annotations than this. That's actually kind of...
Wow.
Wow!
Well put, good sir.
You get a clap, you just... Wow. Let's think back to the first game. Fucking like that Pong thing that people played on ships. Yeah.
Tennis for 2.
Yeah, Tennis for 2. You that was more of a game than freaking Depression Quest because you had complete control over your actions. I don't actually know a lot about Depression Quest, but just looking from it, it seems you have a set of freaking things you can do. Oh my gosh, why is there a blurred out picture?
Oh man, it's too nasty.
Why is there a picture of pictures? Like, what? Alright, I'm gonna read a little bit from Depression Quest. And you hear a knock on the door. Malcolm's voice comes to the door. Hey, kiddo, you all right in there? You've been in there for a while. Yeah, I was just feeling a little sick. Well, is anything I can get you, let me know. They're about to serve pie, though, if you're feeling up to it. Yeah, I'll be out in a minute. Malcolm is quiet for a moment. Hey, just so you know, I'm really proud of you. You hear his big footsteps walk away because and you
You
splash some water in your face before leaving to rejoin your family.
you used the game's dialogue flagged for copyright.
Flagged for copyright. You know, someone did that. Actually happened to someone. Like, it wasn't caught. It wasn't a
It
thing.
was,
It was a picture though.
yeah, a publicly available picture.
Like literally, I think I might actually see it right now.
You
It might be.
probably do.
It might have been the one I read from.
Oh man!
Oh man, they're after me! You know, I just thought about how ironic it is that I put roguelike on there. Because in roguelikes, death is permanent, so.
Gee, I wish I knew what was ironic about it.
Death is permanent, I just said it.
What does that mean?
What do you think death is permanent means?
I don't know. That could mean a lot of stuff.
Death is permanent. That means when you die, you're dead.
So, like, if I like something in a rogue way,
A
I'll-
roguelike means a game that was like Rogue. Which is a really
What?
old game. Yeah, a roguelike.
rogue is a game?
Yeah, it's a really old game. Like, they didn't even have for graphics back then. They just had symbols from the keyboard. Like, the and sign might have been you.
Okay.
It was really great. Anyway, we just got super off topic. Like, I don't even remember where we were at. I was trying to look up Quinnspiracy, and then I went Quinnspiracy. See, it's... Oh my gosh, my phone's going off. I've literally just forgotten how to spell right now.
You're so bad.
Alright, Zoquin Encyclopedia Dramatica. I was actually already on it.
You're really bad at this.
Alright, Depression Quest. Oh yeah, we forgot about Wizard Chan. So, I doubt many people know about Wizard Chan. I didn't even know before this.
I don't know about Wizard Chan.
Wizard Chan's apparently like a board full of virgins who are actually depressed. Like, these guys are virgins who live in people's or their mother's basements or whatever, and they are genuinely depressed. So they know what depression is, and they call Anita. Anita, that's not even the right person.
That's a completely different
Anita
conspiracy.
Sarkeesian. All right, don't worry. Anita Sarkeesian supports Zoquin.
Oh yeah, of course she does.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she?
But I think it's like based off some movie made by Disney. I don't remember the exact one. But I think at one point, Zoquin said that the people from Wizard Chan hacked her and were like doing all sorts of shit to her, like calling her house, when that wasn't true.
Because far from it, or far be it from Zoe Quinn to fake something to get attention.
Yeah, I mean, why would anyone do that? I guess the weirdest thing is that, like, there was literally a journalistic silence. Just no radio silence.
Yeah, nothing was said about this.
Like, if you tried to say anything, you were banned or kicked or whatever or deleted.
Whatever the equivalent was.
Yes, I actually think there were some leaks from certain places, and they said that if you were, it was basically if you weren't with us, you were against us. There was no middle. You couldn't be like a non-player. You had to be a player. And you would be actively posting articles and be like, I think Zoquin is right. Now, obviously, some people weren't okay with that, and that information got leaked. Here's the picture. I'm gonna save this right now. Alright. It's fucking called Guys and Fries. I'm gonna read off the list of people she apparently slept with. I think one of these might actually be wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. I think one or two of them might have been wrong. BMCC. I don't actually. That's probably not his name. Brandon McCartan. That's his name. Kyle Pulver, Nathan Grayson, Robin Arnott, and Joshua Boggs. I don't think Joshua Boggs and Brandon McCartan are too important. Robin Arnott, though, she actually slept with in order to, what was it? Further, I think it was actually to win, like, a contest of some sort.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Brandon McCartan and Kyle Pulver are the ones who are disputed, not Joshua Boggs. I was wrong about that. Joshua Boggs does have a wife though, so that
Oh, no,
yeah,
that means something.
yeah. Nathan Grayson. I think Nathan Grayson is the guy who works at Kotaku. Yeah, that's the guy who works at Kotaku.
Yeah. The most reliable news website.
I actually have never been on Kotaku before. Like,
You're
I
not
still
missing
haven't.
much.
I still haven't been on Kotaku. I actually never use games media because I was just like, I like making my own opinion about games. So I'm gonna do that. I may have been missing out on like a game or two, but you know what? That's fine.
What absurdity is this?
Having my own opinion, fuck, I should just give up. I should just give it, it's done. What? I'm just looking at damage control and just freaking... Apparently she pretended she was doxxed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also a point where she said she was homeless. Which actually wasn't true.
Okay. Why would you even lie about that?
I don't know. I'm homeless, help me!
It's not like people aren't gonna find out.
Yeah, that's really just like really short-term lies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I never understood the point of lying for attention. Especially on the internet.
Alright, now we actually... actually, continue, never mind.
Because, like, when you lie on the internet, it's not that hard to figure out that you're lying.
It really isn't. Like, 4chan is the kings of figuring it out. They are the e-detectives of the world.
Yeah. Just...
And, okay.
I'm homeless, please help me.
And actually, we need to get to the reason why, like, there's a journalistic code of silence. And I like to believe that it's actually because they knew this would happen if this shit got out. And it got out. And this shit happened. And, like, the gaming media is collapsing into itself. But the reason that, like, so many things are possible, like, them posting Gamers Are Dead on the same day on so many different websites, even non-gaming ones, is because of the PR company that they work for. I don't remember its exact name. I probably should. I think it's Silver something.
Deep Silver?
Yeah, Deep Silver, that's it. Deep Silver. They all work for Deep Silver, and they were getting Deep Silver was getting really pissed at them. I think there's a bigger company that, like, Deep Silver reports to as well.
I think so.
And, so... I just can't help but chuckle at this fucking situation. As bad as it really is and as important as it is, it's just really stupid.
Yeah.
But I digress. That, and the people like Deep Silver and all the PR companies, they were getting really pissed at like Kotaku and everybody. And basically tell them, fix this shit and apologize or you guys be fucked. Like, I remember the owner of Escapist, the one Yahtzee's on. And by the way, I do have to admit, Yahtzee did handle this in a tactfully matter. He was trying to be as middleman as possible.
I think you mean a tactful manner.
Yeah, tactful. I can't even English. But he sort of just said the whole situation was really retarded, and it really was.
Well put, Yahtzee.
Yahtzee knows when shit's stupid. The PR companies are bullshit, though, and, like, I think a lot of them are getting... Some companies, I know that people are getting fired if they even, like, have gaming as their hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, that's jumping the gun a little bit, but I guess better jump the gun than do nothing like Kotaku did, so...
Yeah.
Everyone, like, Kotaku is the main one everyone's pissed at. There are other ones that, that are guilty as well, but... Freaking Kotaku, man. Now, I'm pretty sure I might be missing some stuff by skipping ahead, but, actually, we're sort of skipping all around, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, this hasn't been very... What's the word?
You know what? I'm going to point you guys... If you guys want to know everything about the situation, just go to Internet Aristocrat. He has done an excellent job. I will be linking him in the description.
Yeah, he sums it up about an infinitely large amount better than
He
us.
goes into better detail and doesn't make general assumptions. He actually has proof in his videos.
Yeah, he actually knows the information prior to making the video.
Yes, he is much smarter. And he has
Uh,
like 3 videos on it, and each are about 20 minutes in length.
uh,
And they are pretty good videos, and this situation is so fucked.
it's
All right, so now
dumb.
let's get to GamerGate. Oh man.
Oh.
Now GamerGate is now the whole concept around GamerGate. It was started. I think the first use of it was to like, I think it was to get someone else fired or something. I don't remember. But someone left the media because of it. But it was later found out that they kind of had decent reason to try and get her out of the media. I don't remember the exact thing. That's something I'm not too sure about.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we can talk about how the news media got those fucking telling their customers that like you are dead, and then the customers were like, no, we aren't. We kind of aren't, guys. Like, what are they thinking? They talked about this like 3 times, but gamers are dead.
He says to the gamers.
Go home, Kotaku. You're drunk. uh, I just can't get over that.
Yeah.
This has literally made my week just because of how stupid. Like, it is bad, but it's only bad for gaming media or gaming news. Which let's face it, we don't need gaming news anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of irrelevant. Like, we have very close ties to the to game companies now. For instance, I've been following Destiny very closely. I've been going to a middleman. I have been literally just I followed their Twitter. That's it. I get everything they could update with ever. There's nothing. There's like no middleman. There's nothing. Oh, there's not any important details. You don't need to know anything about this. Not important. Not important. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. No, I get everything, and it's excellent. I actually do enjoy it. Even like Atlas, I get emails from Atlas often. I'm still waiting for Persona. Guys, when Persona 5 gonna come out? Anyway, I keep digressing. There isn't a need for gaming news anymore, and even then, like YouTube has that covered. Literally, all the gaming news you'll ever need is on YouTube. Like, a new game comes out. Is it good? Let's check YouTube. Let's see. Total Biscuit. All right. Total Biscuit did a video on it. He's cool. Well, John Tron doesn't really do game reviews. But you get the point.
There's an infinitely large number of people to do it.
Yes.
Just look up a blank review and you'll find a dozen different people.
Like, if it's not one of the bigger people, there's gonna be someone small. It's gonna happen.
Like every game has been reviewed by someone.
Yes, probably except like one game that is stupid.
Depression Quest.
I want to know if actually every NES game has been reviewed. I'd be pretty amazed.
Probably.
That has been a long time. Like there are a lot of games, but you gotta understand, like they come out at a pace that people could keep up with if it was their job to review every game. Then again, there's people like DSP, and they are how are they still existing? Oh yeah, apparently some of his vlogs now are really stupid. Well, they kind of always been stupid, but it's like
some of.
we went to the zoo today.
Look at this 20-second clip of my hamsters.
Oh yeah. Watch my hamsters. It's kind of sad, but they get like 3,000 views.
Oh.
I don't know who would watch that though. Like, I have no interest in seeing someone else's hamsters. If anything, I'd be like, I'm gonna get myself some hamsters.
Yeah.
Actually, hamsters wouldn't be that bad. I like hamsters.
I have cats. I like cats.
I'd prefer a cat than a hamster.
I have 4. It's necessary.
Anyway, I guess we should explain a little bit more about GamerGate. So
Yeah.
let's just there's a little tab called the media's plan step by step in Encyclopedia Dramatica. Let's just read the tweets immediately below it. Gamers are terrorists, enabling terrorism for the terrorists to terrorize gamer terrorists for being terrorism. ISIS. That was a Devin Faraki. I don't actually know who that is, but obviously he is a genius.
Quite well informed.
There have been some comparisons of people in ISIS lately, and it's kind of weird. Like, it's stupid. But there have been, like, this situation is a whole lot bigger than we would ever think.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what the fuck? Why is there Bitcoin?
You need Bitcoin.
I'm on, like, Encyclopedia Dramatica, and there's Bitcoin. And then a code. Do I get a Bitcoin?
Do you know what Bitcoin is?
I know what it is, but do I get one for finding that?
I don't know.
Do I, like, am I donating Bitcoin? Alright, digressing and side questing. Digressing and side questing. They're like really big names, like we said before. Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit is on the side of, I guess, technically the gamers, although he doesn't. He's on our side, but he doesn't want to admit it. He's trying to stay in the middle as much as possible, though, which I find respectable because he knows if he gets dragged all the way out, it's going to be a bigger shitstorm than he'd ever want.
Although in a situation like this, the middle isn't exactly an easy place to be.
That's funny, because you know what? Total Biscuit has a quote perfect for that.
Oh,
I
boy.
believe the exact quote was, but sir, won't we hit the enemy... but sir, won't we hit our own troops? Yes, but we'll hit theirs as well. I love that quote. I just said at lunch like one day just laughing at it. It's perfect for the situation. Because, like, games media is really just hurting itself. Shooting itself in both the foot. Not the feet, the foot. Just to specify. They might as well be handing around, like a pistol at their office and just be like, alright, take a shot. You got one foot. Choose which one.
Next.
Next. Oh my gosh. Freaking Anita Sarkeesian is, of course, involved in this.
Why wouldn't she be?
One of the biggest...
She's like, hey guys, I'm relevant. No, you're not.
I'm just going to call this a podcast.
Yeah, you probably should.
I actually wonder if we should start podcasting somewhere.
I don't know. Sure.
We could... Dude, I have no clue how to podcast at all. Like,
I don't know.
we've been going for 42 minutes, so it's not like we can talk about shit.
Yeah.
We're not really very productive. I'm literally just going through Encyclopedia Dramatica. Yeah, Silverline Media. That was the PR firm, or a larger parent company called GDC. Which I actually do not know anything about GDC. I think one of the biggest things I hate about Anita Sarkeesian is that she just lies about a lot of things.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that bad that she's so late with her videos. I assume she's working on them. Giving her the benefit of that doubt.
Probably misplacing it.
Probably. But in her videos, apparently she talks about how, like, you can kill females in these games. You can also kill males.
Yeah, but that's okay, though.
Yeah, it's like in Mafia 2. Actually, the creator of Mafia 2, he was like, yeah, Anita Sarkeesian's bullshit. She you don't have to kill any females, actually. But you do have to kill males if you want to beat the game, but you don't have to kill any females. And in fact, that's kind of a good point I just brought up.
Yeah.
Like, in most games, you have to kill males, not females.
Yeah, your archetypical enemy is generally male.
Yes, like the first enemy of nearly every game is probably male or a monster of some sort.
Yeah.
Like, you know, bandits, they're almost always male. In fact, usually in the ratios I see, it's like, if they're trying to just get, like, stereotypes, there's going to be 2 males and then a female just to have a female.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh yeah, here's the quote. It's called George. I don't know what his entire name is, but it just says George, and his picture is Goku. Okay. I am CEO of a large U.S. company. Tomorrow I will be firing all employees who listed video games as a hobby at the time of hiring. And the quote that Encyclopedia Dramatica uses, this is akin to swatting a fly with a bazooka.
Pretty well put.
Yeah. I think this was inevitable. If it wasn't Zoe Quinn, it was gonna happen some other way. Because like, I really never used gaming news. I guess technically I did use Game Informer, but is that really gaming news?
A little bit.
I think
Kinda.
so. They do have like things where they talk to developers, and actually one thing I do like is that there is some worth doing it because like the game developers won't release information until afterwards, and you sort of get like the scoop beforehand. And in that case, it is actually worth it. But I don't really think there's much worth to it with the way the online ones right now. Especially because what was that? Especially because they're kind of lazy. Like this is the first huge gaming news. Probably not the first, but this is probably one of the biggest gaming news things ever. And I don't know. I kind of find it ironic if a gaming news thing reported on the corruption of gaming news. It'd be even more ironic if that was corrupted, but this is the whole situation. Like, all right, I can finally use my analogy. All right, let's go.
Oh boy, let's see if he can get it right.
All right, so, I said this in the Payday video, but that'll be up. I don't know when that'll be up. Probably after the Dark Souls stuff I still have to do. 2 minds, 1 body.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the analogy I thought of while I was at lunch today. So, someone dug a hole, and in this case, it would be like Zoe Quinn. You could do whatever you want. It could be everyone in the gaming news journalism. Gaming journalism. That is the thing. And you know, they didn't want anyone to know about it. Well, someone who already knew about the hole was like, all right, I'm gonna piss in this hole. And the person started pissing in the hole. And they didn't like that. Or the person who dug the hole didn't like it, so they started digging the hole with all the piss in it, trying to like make it so no one will find it. So then the guy starts calling his friends and telling people about it, and all of a sudden there's like a whole line of men pissing, and the other person in the hole who's digging is like, I need some backup. I can't dig fast enough to bury the hole. And so then they got more people digging in the piss, and then someone starts shitting, and then it's the hole full of piss and shit, and then the dirt's flying everywhere, and the hole's too deep, and people find out. People find out there's a hole full of piss and shit, and people dead. I didn't do it as well as last time, but I don't fucking care. I might just cut that in. But yeah, that's my comparison. There's a hole full of piss and shit, and they were trying to cover it up, but they didn't.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that. I honestly am really surprised by like the people who are involved in this.
Yeah, it's kind of like everyone.
It really is. Like JonTron is involved. He's gotten yelled at a good bit. Boogie's involved, which I don't actually know much about Boogie, but he is what he is.
Yeah.
I at least know that he's a decent person, so he does know. He has a sense of humor. Like people, I know about his Francis character. I think that's what his name is.
Yeah.
And how it's sort of just a sarcasm character. Like this is what gamers are like, and he has like the nasally voice, and he's like, "God damn it, Xbox Live, you're down."
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, I actually thought that was what he was like the first time. I was like, this is weird. I need to look at his other videos just to make sure they aren't all like this. And then they were, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So then it was a joke. Although some people haven't done that, but you know.
Yeah.
I always love those people who just jump the gun. It's like, this can't be right. Oh, Zoe Quinn. If only you knew. If only you had known beforehand.
If only you knew the ways of the internet.
No one will ever find anything out on the internet. It's not like it's there forever. There's no archives.
No, that's absurd.
Yeah, what the fuck's an archive? What is that, like a beehive? This man is your friend. He fights for freedom. There are like a lot of things just like on who's on your side. Like let me just type in Quinnspiracy sides. I really hope I get like a picture of fries. I've seen some good pictures. Let's see if I can find one. But basically, if you want to know more, because we just did a very rough analysis of the thing. We're not good at talking about stuff. Maybe we'll get better at some point, but it's always just fun to talk about this shit. It really is. It's just like I intend to be a game creator one day, and I don't know, maybe I'll have to get involved with the gaming news. I probably won't because I'm gonna be a programmer. Unless I'm an indie developer, what you know. Fucking Internet Aristocrat. What's this picture? Will you have peace or war? Internet Aristocrat says, I will have war.
Oh.
It's just funny to look at. You're essentially a rapist, said Phil Fish.
Oh. Yeah, he's involved in this too, because of course he is.
Phil Fish, he finally is selling his stuff. His whatever it's called.
Fez?
The only game he's ever been a part of that was worth anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently I looked into his career a little bit. He didn't actually do that much for Zed.
Fez.
I'm not gonna remember that game. I actually own it, but I played like a couple minutes and realized I probably wouldn't like it. Anyway, let me just Google something. Who's on our side? My 2 cents. Thank you. Well, I will take that 2 cents and use it to donate to Zoe Quinn because that's a worthy cause. Am I right, guys?
Totally.
Oh man, here's this picture. What is this?
What is this? I need to see it.
Alright, I'm sending this shit to you.
Okay.
This is gonna be in the stream in like 5, 4, or not stream. It's gonna be in the freaking video. Oh my god.
Okay.
Do you see it?
It's loading. Give it a second.
Oh my god, I love this picture.
You're giving this so much build up. Load faster.
Truly, we have the fiercest warriors on our side. They fight for peace. They fight for love. I have killed Clark.
Hey.
I just love John John's like his freaking 4chan. I don't even flag, I guess. It's John John. Aaron actually is on Zoe Quinn's side.
Yeah.
Which I don't know his reasoning for it, but he probably has his own reasons. I don't actually know what his role in gaming community is. I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people know about him.
Yeah, he does stuff.
In gaming media, that's kind of all you really need.
I love how you can see Total Biscuit on the left, and he's wielding Twitter.
The greatest of weapons.
Yes. And there's 4chan, and I guess Reddit. Reddit's over there. And then the Internet Aristocrat. I had to save this picture.
I'm making this my background.
I actually might do that as well.
If only my screen was that wide.
And then there's like Zoe Quinn, and I don't know who that bald guy is actually.
No, he looks like Lex Luthor.
He actually really does. Alright, I probably should wrap this up soon. I'm trying to find a good picture. When I was a kid, what is Zoe Quinn even? That's a great question. I just canceled a project you didn't even know about, and another one. Good job, Phil Fish. I'm so proud of you.
Well done, sir. You did it.
Like, what is Philfish? What is Philfish? What is game night?
Oh yeah, Phil Fish apparently pretended to get doxxed too.
Is that just like a craze now? It's like, oh man, I've been doxxed, guys.
Yeah, kinda is.
Dox.
Like, I don't remember the exact story behind it, but he apparently, like, posted a bunch of what I'm assuming is fake information about where he lives, which, knowing who we're dealing with, he might have actually posted his own information
He
for
doxed
real.
himself.
And then he was like, oh, whoever doxed me, 4chan or something, I don't know.
I like to point the finger at 4chan. I don't know why.
I don't know, mostly because they're known for having, like, neo-Nazis.
Yeah, but that's such a small percent of them. It's like there's like one or two, or there's like one or two is probably an understatement, but there are. 4chan's a big board.
Yeah.
Like I actually downloaded 4chan on my freaking phone. It is probably one of the most active freaking forums I've ever seen. I don't know if it's a forum. It's technically an image board, but it really is active. And apparently, I looked at the statistics, and there are a lot of females who go on it. I can't speak right now.
That doesn't really surprise me with how big it is.
Yeah, like I keep saying like, but it doesn't matter. It's people like I keep saying like. People make fun of 4chan, but it honestly is kind of big. And I have to admire 4chan in a lot of things. Like, I like the anonymity. Anonymity, that is a word, right?
Anonymity.
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 Yeah.
I have to admire them because that's sort of like an interesting thing that nothing else really does. Where everyone is someone you don't know.
Yeah.
And you might encounter someone you've met before, but you wouldn't know it. There's no standards. You can act however you want, and that's why there are neo-Nazis and all that stuff.
Yeah. It has its good and its bad,
Yeah,
as many things do.
but I'd say it's more good because it sort of breaks down a wall that we face with like people just if there's a name associated with it and everything like that, they have a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
If no one knows your name, if no one knows anything, what are you gonna lose by being honest?
Yeah.
Nothing. You could be a neo-Nazi if that's how you are. You could be a fucking anything. You could be a good guy and like no one knows it and you're like, haha, I will now sneak away in the night with my rose. And one thing I really do like is that there is what is it called? Advice board, that's what it's called. And like people just ask for advice, and sometimes it's like 4chan dissuading people from suicide, and it's just like, wow, the poor
What?
the board.
The cathedral of misogyny.
Oh my god, like
Those bastards.
what fucks? I can't believe them being good people. Oh,
Absolutely ridiculous.
4chan, like people always. I feel like 4chan's getting a better reputation now, though.
Yeah.
Because now, it used to be that people were just like, fuck 4chan. But now, like, in the whole debacle with the Fine Young Capitalists, people are siding with 4chan. I mean, a lot of people are still, like, saying 4chan's a bitch, but, they have a better reputation, so all the things they're doing to better their reputation is actually working.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read something random from the board, and we're gonna end on that note. Let me just find something funny. You know what? This isn't funny. This is actually pretty cool. Like, here's a thing I just found, and it's on the advice board. It says, "Does anyone want to just talk for a bit? Please introduce yourself and share your situation." Simple as that.
Yeah.
Then that's basically what it is. Just like,
How terrible!
I know, God, fucking talking it out. Like, what's wrong with them? Fucking the cathedral of misogyny.
Yeah.
Fucking love them. I trim my pubic hair, but my boyfriend is giving me a lot of crap about waxing and shaving myself bald. Well, that's
That's a Yeah.
That's a bit of a jump. All right, let's go to B. Let's end on B. Let's see what I can find on
Oh,
B.
that always ends well.
Yeah. What does B think about growing old? Damn it. All I wanted was something funny. Uh, what is your opinion on Vsauce? I like Vsauce. Free
Yeah.
Scotland?
Okay.
What? I'd free Scotland, but why Scotland? What?
I don't know.
All right, I'm just gonna scroll down to the middle of the page. Let's see what I roll on. Too many new friends on B lately. Prove you're not a new fag. I always love that. It's like fag is not really an insult.
Yeah, it's just kind of a thing that you put at the end of things now.
Yeah, it's lost all meaning. Like I actually remember that Yahtzee and the person he does stuff with, I can't remember his name to save my life.
Jim?
It is not Jim. No, it's not
Oh.
Jim Sterling.
Oh.
The person he does Let's Plays with.
Oh, well, that guy. I don't know that guy.
Yeah, I always forget his name. I really like him, but I don't know. But anyway, I remember they talked about this at one point. Actually, I completely forgot what I was just talking about. I'm so fucking professional. Oh yeah, like they were talking about how if you use a word enough, it loses all meaning. Like apparently in their town or something, people would always end something with cunt, and so it literally didn't mean anything.
It just becomes a word.
Yeah, it really is. It just becomes a thing people say at the end just because it's what everyone says.
Huh.
I'm not finding anything funny. I'm just finding a lot of nudes.
Oh, welcome to 4chan.
Yeah, I guess that's that's one of the problems. It's really only a problem with B. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna question what that just was. Oh man, oh my! All right, are you ready for some edginess, Clark? We're gonna end on this edginess. This is. All right, you ready?
I'm super ready.
I'm only 20 years old, and I drink. George wants to be hardcore, but his mother won't let him.
That was so edgy that saying it cut out your tongue.
23 years old, and I drink, smoke, and snus.
Oh man.
Poop right in the goddamn toilet. People sit there, man.
I can't handle it.
Like, I'm just reading this, and like, they're just 5 faggots. They're not like 5 faggots, but like 5 people saying faggot. I do recommend you stay away from the boards like B, and politically incorrect.
That's where you find all the people that other people know 4chan for.
Alright, let me just go ahead and say that the picture was of someone dressed in a Ku Klux Klan outfit. I think that says everything I really need to.
Yeah, of course it was.
Welcome to Poll, politically incorrect. This board is for the discussion of news, world events, and political.
Sure it is, bored. Tell yourself that.
Get a job, just get a job, just get a job. I don't want to strap on my job helmet and squeeze down into a job can far off in the job land where jobs go on jobbies. I love It's Always Sunny. What? Wait, is that real? Wait, every fucking time new leaks or CP is posted on B, it freezes. Code red, code red, code red. FBI, NSA, Sting, OP, fucking confirmed. They're collecting IP addresses of lurkers as well. Source. Yeah, that's a pretty that's a pretty big statement. I think you need some sort of source.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one is like, no, they aren't. Calm down. It's probably just getting a lot of traffic. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I mean, you really shouldn't just jump to that conclusion.
Yeah, it's kind of a rather large number of assumptions being made.
I actually really hate like skinny shit or skinny shaming. I know fat shaming is bad and mean, but skinny shaming's stupid. Don't die. There's nothing wrong with being healthy. It's your choice not to be healthy, and it is kind of a stupid choice to make, but the making fun of somebody because they're skinny is stupid. It's like, oh, you could run faster than me.
Have you ever heard of heterophobia?
No.
It's like skinny shaming, but stupider.
Is it like people...
Like, you know what homophobia is?
Yeah.
Like, you hate gay people? Heterophobia is you hate straight people.
It makes me think of Tumblr.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Like, it's also... I don't know, I'm just gonna go ahead and put cis-shaming. It's probably not the correct term, but I don't
I've never
care.
even understood the word of, like, the purpose of the word cissexual.
I don't
Like,
know.
I looked it up, and it means, like, the proper definition. I made air quotes there, you can't tell. The proper definition is, like, a person whose physical sexuality matches their mental sexuality. And isn't that just what heterosexual means?
Yeah.
So,
But-
like, why is this a word? We already have that word.
Because, man, the cis scum. You can't do hetero scum. It doesn't work as well. I have no clue. There's a lot of things on Tumblr that don't make sense. I mean, headmates.
Yeah.
Just revert back to that. Alright, probably should end this soon. It's been going on for like an hour.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and 6 minutes.
Oh.
The scene call is wrong. Remember we were like 20 minutes.
Oh, right.
Alright, I just want to read this. Fat Shaming Friday Part 2. Adiposo Boogaloo. What does adiposo mean?
Not a clue.
I don't know. We don't really support fat shaming. That's mean. It's better to support someone if they want to lose weight, but if people think it's okay to be fat, it kind of isn't. It's one thing if you're big boned, but as long as you're healthy, it's good.
Nah.
Nah. Any last words before we go? This literally went from Zoe Quinn to 4chan.
Yeah. Discussions work like that.
Yeah. This literally went to a podcast. I'm glad we didn't do a game over this.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty bad. I'm on 4chan side. I'm definitely on 4chan side. As weird as it is kind of say that, like, freaking... A few years ago, I didn't know much about 4chan, but I just knew it was that place that everyone avoided.
The place with the neo-Nazis.
Yeah, but as I grew to know it, I sort of loved it. I guess that's that. I guess we can just end this. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys literally watched all this, I want to thank you.
You have more patience than me.
Really, this is a lot of rambling. I guess let's just go ahead and say we totally did this because of the 50 subscribers subspecial.
Yeah.
Totally,
yeah.
guys. We're gonna start doing this occasionally.
That was all part of our plan.
Exactly. We actually conspired Zoe Quinn. We created her.
We are the Illuminati confirmed.
Yes, this was the whole plan to destroy gaming news. Gaming journalism. And now people are afraid to use gaming journalism.
Yeah.
I don't know, take that as you will, but... Thank you guys for watching again. I'm glad you could sit through all that. First ever podcast type thing. I don't even know. I'm probably just going to put MoonLightGang up in the thing and maybe add some pictures, but this is long.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bitch to go through. I still have to go through the Dark Souls. Like, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the Dark Souls, but Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll see you. Thanks for watching again. Do you got anything last thing to say?
I'm out of milk.